Hi everybody, this is Shanna with Shanna Sweets. I want to bring you the second card of my card class that we made, and it is super cute. It is using our barn door interactive card. This was in last year's annual catalog that carried over. I just didn't get around to using it, so I think it is super adorable, and it has this sliding door that makes it interactive, and it is super cute. It is going to I need to grab I just forgot a piece that I forgot to grab. So we're going to be using the 2 stamp sets. We're going to use the barn door. The barn door does come with framelit dies. They're no longer a bundle, but you can get them separately. And then we're going to use, I'm going to use the little piggy. You can use any sort of stamp to be on the inside. It does come with various things you can put on your door. So if you wanted to use it for Christmas time or a homecoming or whatever, you can choose some flowers or, like I said, anything to go on the inside. I just think I'm making it look like a barn this time, so I think it's super cute to be with the little piggy. I'm also using this embossing folder stripes to make it look more like a barn, and I've already embossed the bottom piece, and so of course this is a 6x6. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So you're going to take your embossing folder, and you're going to remove this piece to it. Place my paper went the long way of the stripes, so place it in there. One clear thing down, your emboss, and then run it through your big shot like that before you cut the holes out. So once you have your paper ran through, I keep my dies on a little magnetic sheet. You're going to take this big piece and put it on the middle, and then you run it through your big shot again, and that will cut the holes out of the paper. And that's how I got this. Then this here is your white piece that is going to go in the middle. Okay, so that's our piece that's there. You can see here I still got washi tape on my little pieces. So I just store my dies on a magnetic sheet, and then I keep them in the same folder, and then mine are just rubber band to the stamp set that they go with, so that way I don't lose them. Now my small pieces, so I had this all grouped together for my class, and then my stamp class gets a instruction sheet to go with their to take home. So I am using the Sizzix adhesive back, and that is on the back of the rail, and then the little I don't know what these things are called, in the handle. So that is the parts to our card. So I'm going to start with stamping my little piggy. So I'm going to use Memento Black. I'm going to take a post-it note because my piggy has a saying at the bottom, and that's just not going to work with what I'm doing today. So I'm just going to put a post-it note down there and then ink up my piggy. Don't forget to pull the post-it note off because one of my class members forgot. I'm going to put my piggy to the left and stamp. Now, I don't know if you've seen, this is after my sweet treat video, but again, I have my chamois, and I'm just going to clean it off. This is the new cleaning tool from Stampin' Up. Nice and spongy, thick, and I just keep it in a stamp case to keep it nice and it stays moist, and it's great for cleaning. Now, I'm going to use Cherry Cobbler, and I'm going to stamp my saying, and I chose the saying, I'm so happy to know you. So I can just send this to any of my friends to help brighten their day. And I'm going to stamp that to the other side. And while I have my Cherry Cobbler out, I'm going to go ahead and ink up my door. Now, because this stamp set, you can't really see through it because it's clear, I like to take, I've already cut this out, of course, because this was for my class. So I'm just going to lay it on top. And honestly, because I don't want to get my fingers inky, that might be on the edge. There you go. So we have all our stamping done. And this time around, I'm going to use my markers, my regular markers. And I've just picked 3 colors. Now, I do have the markers from before the old catalog, so, you know, some of them aren't going to be the same anymore because some of those colors retired. So you just get your markers out, the colors that you like to go with it. And you can use the blends if you'd like. The alcohol blends will work too, or the mini markers. And you could even use the watercolor pencils also. Really, any medium that you want to color with is going to work. Okay, so I'm going to take this Piggy sign. I'm going to put lots of tape on here, and it's going to go in the middle there. This sign is going to go on the top of my door. Now, I'm going to use foam strips. So I'm going to just take my foam strips and I'm going to make sure I put this on the very edge here because I have to have my slider. And I'm going to put this on the bottom of my base. My base is 5.5 by 4.25. Now I got a clear window sheet here. I'm going to put a piece of this foam strip. I'm going to slide it underneath on both sides. I'm going to take a second layer, put it on top of the first one. Just give it a good squash, make sure it's on there good. Okay, take the sticky off, both of them. Okay. Make sure that this is lined up good. Take my door, and I'll make sure my door is lined up nice and straight. And then give it a good squish and rub. Okay, this is my black rail. I'm gonna lay this at the top. And then I'm gonna line these up so that that goes over. Just making sure it's good and sticky. And then this is the handle. And there you go. That is our card, and it slides back and forth. And I did not come up with the slider thing on my own. I saw a video on YouTube, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the person's name. It was another demonstrator that she was showing it. Some people have used washers, some people have used pennies. I liked this method the best because it uses everything I already had. I didn't have to go to the hardware store. So there you go. There is this card. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or send me a message. My stuff is at shannasweetsblog.blogspot.com. The links will be down below for the host code for the month. And don't forget, if you purchase $25, I'll send you my sweet treat for the month, and send you a free catalog if you need one. Thank you so much. Bye.